Hey everybody, welcome back to Sky Talks Trading. My name is Sky and today we are going to talk all about Marathon Digital Holdings, MARA stock. So MARA stock is having a tough time right now. People have been asking me what's up with MARA stock. So if you don't know, Elon Musk took a little break from shooting rockets into the Earth's atmosphere to talk about Bitcoin being bad for the environment. Basically, he announced that Tesla will no longer accept Bitcoin over climate concerns. So, to quote Musk himself, Tesla has suspended vehicle purchases using Bitcoin. We are concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions, especially coal, which has the worst emission of any fuel. Cryptocurrency is a good idea on many levels, and we believe it has a promising future, but this cannot come at great cost to the environment. Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin, and we intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. We are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use less than 1% of Bitcoin's energy/transaction. Wow. But it's okay, the market always reacts in a very logical, reasonable manner to these kinds of announcements. Oh no, wait, they don't. As usual, the market completely overreacted and Bitcoin fell like 10%. Yeah, more than 10% after the tweet, while Tesla shares also dipped. And of course, what followed? MARA stock. But on this channel, we like to not get too emotional, even though I myself am a very emotional person. Investing in stocks is the one place where I like to be pretty non-emotional. And so that's where I want to step in and look at the big picture. So on February 22nd, Bitcoin hit 56K and then trading sideways on the 3-month chart. Then Bitcoin was supposed to blow past 64K and it struggled. Then that's when FUD began with Bitcoin. FUD means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. MARA investors took profits and they waited to see how low it can get. Therefore, despite Bitcoin reaching 59K, MARA hasn't moved much because Bitcoin has already reached 64K. Furthermore, investors are not impressed with Bitcoin at 59K because it continues trading sideways. When Bitcoin explodes past 64K, then investors in MARA will feel safe to invest while MARA prices are this low. That's when FOMO will set in and current MARA prices will be an absolute steal. The previous MARA low was $24. That was back in March. Don't believe the haters and the bears. This stock is far from dead. MARA has been around the past 5 years and has grown with Bitcoin consistently over the years. Any professional trader, any trader worth their, weight in gold? Yeah, would buy the red, buy the fear. Don't forget business fundamentals. MARA is extremely profitable. The current price does not reflect what MARA is really worth. It reflects hedges doubling down, shorting them. If you're long in a company, you have to be able to stomach the volatility short term. And this is just short-term volatility. As Warren Buffett said, widespread fear is your friend as an investor because it serves up bargain purchases. The thing is, Tesla still holds 90% of its Bitcoin purchase, and Elon still holds 100% of his Bitcoin. So Tesla not accepting Bitcoin anymore is not that big of a deal. Everything in this market is such an overreaction. Just the way MARA sinks 10 to 20% in a day, it can gain just as much. It's only a matter of time. Something else that investors in Marathon Digital Holdings need to pay close attention to is the options call market lately. On June 18th of this year, a $50 call had some of the highest implied volatility of all equity options today. So what is implied volatility? Implied volatility shows how much movement the market is expecting in the future. Options with high levels of implied volatility suggest that investors in the underlying stocks are expecting a big move in one direction or the other. It could also mean that there's an event coming up soon that may cause a big rally or a huge sell-off. So what are the analysts thinking? What are they talking about? So clearly options traders are pricing in a big move for Marathon shares, but what is the fundamental picture for the company? I'm not much of a technical analysis person. Maybe I'll get into it further down the line, but for now we just focus on fundamentals. And currently Marathon is a Zacks rank number 1. If you don't know, that means a strong buy in the technology service industry that ranks in the bottom 34% in the Zacks industry rank. Over the last 60 days, one analyst has increased the earnings estimate for the current quarter, while none have dropped their estimates. When you take into account the way analysts feel about Marathon right now, this huge implied volatility could mean there's a trade developing. Oftentimes, option traders look for options with high levels of implied volatility to sell premium. This is a strategy many seasoned traders use because it captures decay. Now, of course, Elon's announcement isn't the only thing that has gone a little bit awry recently. They had their earnings report for the first quarter of 2021, and starting off, the company's losses per share of 20 cents didn't do the stock any favor. This was worse off than the per share loss 2 cents that Wall Street was expecting. It was also a wider loss than the 12 cents per share from the same time last year. As well as that, Marathon Digital's revenue of $9.15 million didn't exactly get investors excited either. That's due to the fact that it missed the analysis estimates by 19%. However, it was better than the company's revenue of $592,000 from the same period of the year prior. They also noted that they produced 192 Bitcoin during the quarter. It also mentioned that it purchased an additional 4,812 Bitcoins for $150 million during the period. So I don't think there's any reason to panic. In fact, most panic sellers are gone by now, and soon FOMO will set in and the money will come flowing back in. And by mid-year, when the commodity stocks reach their peak, the money from there will rotate back into more profitable tech stocks. I see maybe $50 by the end of the summer. So, Mara will definitely recover from this. But the question is, will Elon? Because he really has annoyed a lot of his hardcore fans with his hypocrisy. And, coming out and saying this about Bitcoin wasn't super smart. Anyway, folks, that's my take on it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, and let me know if there's any stock you want me to cover. And I'll talk to you next time.